All right, I think we're live here. Double check on my other computer, but today is an exciting day. I've had issues with this right side keyboard for way too long now. And we just got our new replacement warranty, ZSA Voyager, in the mail. Just trying to see if I'm actually live. Looks like I am. See if the sound's working. Testing, testing, testing. Turn this up. Just trying to see if I'm actually live. Looks like I am. Cool. Love it. Okay. So let's get to it here. This is the new box. It should be coming without keycaps. I'm going to have to put all these on here. And I'm probably going to... also got yesterday, I got new key switches. That's the Nocturnal, Ambient, Silent, Twilight, something. I loved them so much I actually bought some more, so they're going to be in the mail. I also bought some 20-gram switches by the same company. That's their lightest they get, just to try. Just 10 of those. So total I'll have 30 of these 35 grams, and then I'll have 10 of those 20s. And then I get a whole pack and a few extras of the 60 tactiles, which I got on here right now. So all that said, get a little soft music going here. Let's do this album. This will be good. Sweet. Digging it. Cool. Might be even a little too loud. Actually kind of want to stream this to disk too. Let's see, configure. You know what? It is what it is. It's live. That's what it is. I'll try to keep it quick. And I can cut the video and do something else. I don't have the knife I usually use. I hate getting my fingers sticky, but that's okay. Oh boy. I got my old box right here. Let's see what kind of goodies they gave me. This came straight from their manufacturing in Taiwan, so can't imagine they did anything custom for me. But we will see. Look at that fresh box. Ain't that nice? Sorry for the angle. Little bubble wrap. Ooh, a new case. Beautiful. New cables. That is amazing. I'm keeping all the cables because these things break. So sorry, ZSA. I'm keeping my peripherals. Alright, hands are a touch sticky from that tape. That's okay. This is awesome to get a new bag of this stuff. Let's see what they did give us. Nice and toasty. It's been in a hot car all day. So we have a little USB-C. And wow, that's something I didn't get last time. Oh, actually, maybe I did. That's actually convenient because a lot of times you don't have a USB-C to A. And here now we get it. So cool. I'm gonna keep my current cabling for now though. Oh, and a teensy one. What a good thing. What a good thing to have. Love that. Keep all that over here for now. Here's the main event. So this is my existing. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. Look at that. All the brown key switches just like I had before. This is great. Alright, so how do we want to do this? We're going to have to... I'm going to wash my hands. And they didn't give me a new tool, which is okay. So I'm going to have to use my old one. Actually, where did I put that thing? Here she is. So this is what we're going to come back and do. We're going to grab... See, I kind of bent this the other day. Just messing with it. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that. Yeah. Alright, be right back. Whoopsies. Okay. So tell you what, we'll keep the white background. I think that's okay for doing this. First things first, I'm gonna get my newest. You can't see my screen, but I'm gonna go to my layout.new and I'm gonna download my latest keyboard config, which I was doing. Let's make sure it looks new. Yes, it does. Okay, great, awesome, 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 awesome. Compile the layout, and then download, and then we're going to pull up everything I need to use my mouse to complete the binding. Download layout, and then I'm going to pull out my key map. So we'll be ready to flash once we plug this in. Let's see, this is a little loud. Let's touch this down. Cool. Hopefully that's decent. See how that sounds. Okay. And then I'm going to pull out my key map. Yeah, we're chilling. So we'll be ready to flash once we pull this in. Alright. So. Please be no more tape. Okay, there is more tape. I'm going to avoid it at all costs. I hate tape. Just trying to get this stuff out. Ah, sticking. Okay, one is safe from the bag. Number 2 coming out. Very good. They didn't give me any more of the risers. That's okay. We'll be using mine. There you go. Might have to customize the focus here. That might be better. Might be the same. But I got a hard focus down here at this level, so. Okay, let's get to it. So we got our key map ready to flash. So I can unplug this keyboard because it's a pain in the ass to get it back online with this side. So this is it. I don't know if I'll ever use it again. Maybe bittersweet moment. I've got a lot of hours in on this thing. We're just gonna slowly take off all of these. I think maybe it's better with this tool. I've never had too much of a problem getting the chips off, but you know, we'll do it by the book. Let's see, I can't bring it to the camera because I got autofocus turned off, but I got a little silicone addition here to make it a little more padded. That's one of the mods I did. There's a lot of keys here. We got 24, 48, 52 keys total. And some cat hair. Let's get this. All right. This is exciting. Nothing's really going to change except for obviously I'm going to get more of these new switches in here. I'm going to put all 20 in spots where I choose. And obviously I won't have as many issues booting this thing up anymore. Because this is live, so if you do watch back, you can obviously fast forward this. Should be pretty predictable. My pace on stuff. Alright, here's for the first reveal. No, not this one. The next one. This is one of my new switches, right? Yeah, I'll have to get to it in order. There it is. So last night we put those 4 switches for my home row, which also is my WASD for gaming. I don't play WASD. I play straight line. Always have. Always will. I guess I'm not necessarily telling the truth because I used to play, until recently, forward, right, left, and then backwards was always here. It was weird. It should be here, but on a staggered keyboard it was actually the B key it used to be. I used to move forward with G and backwards with B. So it was ASDF for a while, forward was F, and then I slid it over to G to get a little more space with my pinky as my hands get bigger. And then that was it. And then just recently, this used to be my crouch key. And just recently I've switched it to be my backwards key, because Counter-Strike requires counter-strafing, where you go the opposite direction to have my hand always on it. It's great. Okay, so we're getting there now. Getting there now. Yep, so I also made these. These are both crouch keys. Hold the crouch, toggle crouch, and also just a lot of good modifiers at work, so there you go. We have 20 of these green, and then we have 10 more in the mail, and then 10 of the Nocturnal 20 grams, the even lighter versions that I'm going to be able to play with. They might be borderline. I wouldn't even say borderline. They might just be too light, but we'll see. Okay, this feels a little sacrilegious. Never booted up, already taken one out, but this is just the name of the game. Oopsies. Oopsies. It's like pulling teeth. They really give up a pretty good fight. So I'm trying not to talk to the side of the microphone, but it's not easy here either. I have a cat that has some interest. Right here's good, son. Thank you. That's 4. I'll tell you what, we're gonna do them in stride. It's actually perfect. I'm gonna have 30 of these in about a week's time, which is, if you think about it, it's all the letter keys. 26 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I'm going to have 10 of the other ones. So it's like, I'm not sure what to do. Cool. That's beautiful. We'll do these two. This one grips in a different spot. Not easy. Okay, that's caught up to where we were there, but there's more work to be done. This one's done. That'll be sent back to them. All right, we got to get organized. So over here we have our new ones and some of our old ones. So the first thing I want to do before I mess up is put the old brown ones back on. So this is all of our new pile, new browns. So I should be able to just do them as I find them. Okay, I'm starting to get confused. I think this one's one of the, I'm going to do a count. I think that one's one of the new ones. Or I think one, I'm not sure about this one. I did what I wasn't supposed to do. Essentially, I'm trying to just make sure the old browns are separated from the new browns. Let's see. Alright, I think over in this section, we'll do from the bottom up. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not like my old browns are going to be worse, necessarily. I've only had a problem with one or two switches, and nicely, they've given us, in the initial order, this is just a replacement warranty order, but in the initial order, they give you a couple extras. Which is nice. And I think I might be wrong. I forget if they gave me a few extra different kinds. So see, this must have been a new brown. See, now I'm confused. Because just my numbers are off. Granted, I don't think it's going to matter. Let's see which one looks furriest. It's hard to say, that is for sure. I'll go with this one. But like I said, I don't think I'll ever have full brown again. I had my time with it, loved them. But I'm looking for a competitive edge. Okay, so we've got the old keyboard taken care of. So at this point, I'm going to disconnect the risers here, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to slowly put these away forever, which is sad. But look at that, got kind of furry. I think I can trust the autofocus. We're going back on. Yeah, I was gonna say, you can see, ugh, furriness. It's having 5 cats. We'll clean it up a little bit before I send it back. Great. Okay, so we're gonna start putting browns in here. That's the goal. And now we're gonna work on putting all of these over here where we need. in order of priority. So this is my home row. For a while, I was using this. This is the default home row. So you kind of live like this, and then I'd reach up for my other letters, and then I have numbers up here, and a bunch of other stuff, but we'll get into that a different day. And then I realized that maybe this is more comfortable for me, because I'm a bigger guy at 6'6". So I moved it up a row, and create some interesting possibilities. Like now it's more comfortable to hit these with your thumb. So I can kind of get these with my thumb too. And I can still get down there. So it's just kind of a different vibe. Okay. I'm going to make it equal before we decide on the next few to do. Mind you, we got reinforcements, like I said, in the mail coming probably next week. These should be brown, and I'm going to check. We'll just count later, but I think I did that right. Okay, and then no particular order. Let's just start slapping these in. Snappy snap. Taking my time to make sure that I put them in the right side. So I'm looking at this little center kind of going down. That way the pins line up. What you don't want to do is put them in the opposite way. And jeez, I thought I was going to do it right on cue. And break a pin. Could even possibly break the circuit underneath. That'd be terrible. So actually, I'm going to take a little more time and think about it before I do it. I'm kind of starting to move fast. Okay, looks good. All right, so looks good this side. Just beautiful. So now we're caught up, and now we have, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 12, right? So we should have 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Oh, where to put them next, huh? This is the thing I've been thinking about. I told myself letter keys, right? But it is interesting in the Sega Counter-Strike, because this is getting blurry. Why is this so blurry? It doesn't know where my thing is. Come on. I guess that's just the spot. There you go. So yeah, let's see. Movement. Right now this would be smoke grenade, regular frag grenade, flashbang, reload, inspect weapon, and then switch weapon hands. So these are stylistic stuff. Then we got pistol. And then these used to be more grenade buttons, but I've kind of deprecated them in favor of moving up and then using my mouse a little bit. But I keep moving things around, so it's hard to say. So I guess what I'm thinking is I might optimize the left side, since that's my gaming hand. And this is already pretty good like this, and I got reinforcements coming in next week. But also, I wouldn't mind keeping it symmetrical. So if we were to go 4 and 4 hypothetically, I mean, naturally you would think, okay, maybe put these top 4, put these top 4. But then that makes a weird divide with smoke grenade and other grenade, right? 2 different touches and pistol. And do you want that to be light? I'm not too sure you want all those to be light. But in order to try, this is bomb. I feel like that should be easy too, if you ever want to get it. It's a really tough call. I mean, 8, you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then it doesn't really map well to what I'm using for. I feel like our weapons need to be easy to take out, which would mean I need to put 1, 2, 3, 4 minimum, and probably the bomb. So it'd maybe be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my molly. Let's just say 6. Maybe honestly my inspect 7. Let's do it in order priority. It'd be like a draft. First things first. Man, I'm almost not sure if I'm gonna like this. Honestly, I have a hard time hitting this button, so I'm gonna make it. It's kind of a weird first choice, but it's just gonna go one at a time. Alright, what do you want to be able to do next easily when you're playing the game? You know what I'm saying? Use key. That doesn't need to be that easy. Inspect. I do it to be kind of stylish. That's a weird second key to use, but it seems like it's already happening. I also gotta think at work. This is a important NVIM key, the F. This one really doesn't want to come out. So yeah, I should definitely think work as well. So we got D to delete, just for that nature, even though it's reload. This one's a good one to be able to type easily. All my keys are different than normal person, I should say. We'll probably take you through that a little bit as we finish it. It's starting to look really cool. I like the combination of colors. But of course I'll put keycaps on and you won't see those. Okay. So I feel like I feel like it would be weird not to have both of these. Not even thinking Counter-Strike anymore. That's word jumping. It's W. So that's pretty important at work. What's this one? Wait, hold on. Did I get my W? No, this is my Y. I gotta be able to yank quick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one's got a weird grab spot. It wants me to go diagonal. It's crazy. That's a crazy grab, but it worked. I feel like next, gotta be able to get smoke grenade easily. Do a bagging sesh. Brown, 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 brown. It's cool. We're gonna have a bunch of extra keycaps and stuff. It'll be fun. Key switches rather. Okay. So that's what I use for square bracket, curly bracket, and in the game this is my smoke grenade right now. It used to be my primary weapon for ever until like yesterday because I'm an idiot. But I decided to put primary weapon on my mouse. Main reason, I want to be able to back up while I pull a gun out because I can see having a knife out and then back up and then be able to do a quick weapon switch to my primary on my mouse, shoot. Or if I'm moving backwards and doing some sort of bunny hop strafe jump, pull my primary out right after that and be able to lean out and not need to do this. I'm okay with pistol being here. Generally speaking, you're kind of moving forward and left and right when you're reaching for weapons, but I like the idea to be able to back up, create some space while pulling a weapon out. So that's where it's at right now. All that said, if you did need to get the pistol, it'd be nice for it to be easy to get. It looks like I have 2 more right now. think Molotov ought to be easier too. Drop weapon, I want to keep that tactile. Not even using this right now. There's a period in real life, which is nice to be able to hit fast because a lot of times you like dot slash a directory, or just dot is what you do to repeat last command. But highest priority item right now, I think it's the Molotov. It's probably going to be these two. I'm not gonna lie. And the cool thing is, I got more of all these in the mail, and I got the lighter ones. So realistically, my keyboard's gonna switch in waves from being all 60 grams force to the 35s introduced, and then I think in the core center where I live most of the time, they're gonna go down to 20s. So I'm just gonna be able to just send barely any brain signals into fire keys. And I've already realized by working today with the changes, I've had to adjust my tunings on my milliseconds to hold times for my button actions. So this escape button, for example, I was using it today with the 35 gram force, and it was triggering faster than I expected because what I'm used to doing on these, this just activates quicker, so that it just changes everything. So sometimes it's hit or miss with how these all are. I'm going to kind of eyeball each one as I put them on to make sure there's no blemishes. Guess we kind of do a random order here, but I don't think we should. We should tell you what, I can always change them later, so I'm just going to completely blind grab. The only ones I'm really looking for is there's a couple labeled ones I'm using for these thumbs. Ooh, wow, that was terrible. And the tactile ones for my first finger. But other than that, I guess this advantage of blank keycaps. This is gonna feel great. So not only have we upgraded some switches, but we've got just, I gotta try not to rock these in so much. I don't want to break anything. We got a brand new keyboard too. This is gonna be just super nice, huh? I'm gonna leave a little space because when I find the key there, that's my U key. I need some space to put it in. Alright, I think I've been using this one right here. Just a cool symbol. That's generally my first class tab and shift button. Yeah. Tell you what, well, as far as we haven't found one of the special ones yet. That's one of them. Here's the other. Uh-huh. Let's see. I think I have, yeah, this one's special. So you can use these bigger keycaps for the thumbs. You get a few of them, but I find with the more surface area, it doesn't apply the pressure directly down as quickly. So if you really want performance at the sacrifice of comfort, then this is kind of your way to go. Cool. This one looks upside down. Surprised it went on both ways. Okay. This is good to see. Looks good. I wonder what it defaults to. I'm going to quickly wash my hands. I'm going to store this in, I guess, that new box for now. Recycle some of this. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm sitting back down. Put my tool away for now. Let's see if it works, and also see what the layout is by default, and then I'll minimize the screen and show you my actual screen. And that settles better, actually. My other one was wiggling a bit. This one's, I know my table is a little wobbly here, but I think it was a mixture of the keyboard too. Okay, moment of truth. It's gonna be funny if I find out it's just my cables that were busted, but I really don't think so because I had a lot of cables. Lights on both sides, come on. There you go, look at that. Look at that, folks. Okay, it's not gonna obviously have my normal bindings. Let's get this adjusted. Video capture. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I have a lot of extra screen. I'm gonna crop that. And filters, crop. And my right, let's do, wow, I guess that pretty quickly. That's crazy. 500. Okay, we'll kind of go with something like this. How about like 100 and then maybe 500. Whoa, that's too much, baby. Oh, that's bad. 200. That's kind of centered. Let's do that. Okay, this is good. Now, I think that saves right away. Yeah. Cool. So let's see what the layout is by default, I guess, right? Let me just open up like a notepad. Oh, I can't type because it's probably QWERTY. I literally do not know how to type on these if it's QWERTY. That is crazy. I don't think I can do it. I literally don't know how. So, I'm going to flash it. Here it is right here. The new file, 4 p.m. And then I'll show you what my setup looks like. Looks good. Connect. Here's my gaming layer. Everything's pretty hard. You can touch it, it doesn't change. Over here you get a little complications because I don't game with this hand. Looks good. Then you just go, this is my work layer, so everything does multiple things. And then from here I can kind of switch off to, this is a movement layer with some other kind of nice macro commands and a numpad over here. I go to a different layer over here for Rust, some Rust pre macros, and over here movement as well, movement on both hands, some extra movement on the right, and these are all marks for NVIM. And then if I go over here, some HTML stuff, and over here is kind of my utility, right? And I've started just kind of filling in the right with some F keys, just to have some different keys to be able to bind in games, because obviously games need actual keys to bind to. They can't just bind to a concept of a key. So like, see, I can mute my music, I can do all the things you do. Can dull the colors if I wanted to have it just dark. So maybe we want to bump it up because we're showing it off. Back to this layer. Ooh, this is kind of, you know what? Maybe it wasn't my table being off. It might be these legs. I think, I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, this doesn't quite look right. So let's swap. This one looks like a troublemaker. You know, it was in the couch for a while. I lost one of these metal bases for like 2 months in the couch, so it's changed, I think, for the worse. Okay, so now that's still not stable. Maybe this one too. Oh, this wasn't in the hole right. Try it again. Okay, that's solid. Maybe I'm just freaking out for no reason. Okay, I think we're stable now. Yeah, so this is my gaming layer. Shouldn't need that right now. I guess we'll maybe pin it for fun, just so we can kind of show you what's going on. Oh, I have a little extra real estate. No, this actually is my screen, so it has to be over my screen. I see. Yeah, screw it. Anywho, I am excited to probably start trying to mess with these. I haven't really typed anything yet, but now I can actually pull out a notepad. Oh yeah, my timings are going to be off because yeah, one thing that my buddy at work kind of noticed today is the buttons don't jump up as fast either. They kind of like, it's interesting actually. I wonder if I'm gonna not like that, but okay, I can't really do any of these actions. That's fine. Let's go back to my other layer. Okay. It's working. So, see if my short routine is ready. No, it's not. That's okay. I think we're gonna try it out. Shoot some stuff. This one might be a good mode. Cache is the play. So yeah, we're gonna try it out a little bit, and then I'll cancel the stream. Maybe stream a little bit later for some actual Counter-Strike, but don't want this video to get too long. Looks like it's already long. Cool, game's up, join it, boom. And then should be joining. So yeah, we're just gonna, man, this is just gonna be a treat. Probably gonna suck at hitting, oh my goodness gracious me. This mode is crazy. Can't get around this. Okay. I'm standing in fire, that's not good. Alright, this is definitely not a comfortable mode. These guys really don't like to have you live. I already know they're gonna try to nuke me, yeah. These fucking bastards, man. Yep. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I guess you just gotta freaking throw this flash right away. Get the freaking hell out of there. Where are they? I mean, I know they're there. Oh boy. Clean that mouse pad off. Oh hey. Jeez Louise. Dodging flash grenades is top of my list. Dodge that one at least. Line up for me, huh? I want to switch to the USP. What's it called? Yeah, there you go. That's bad. Alright, let's kick this out. Working on quick switching to my gun after my nades. It's like part of the whole rebind that I did the other day. Move in. Autofocus. Yes. Yeah, move in my primary weapon over here versus it used to be over here. I think I definitely like this for Counter-Strike. I'm thinking the 20 gram switches might feel too light though, so I'm kind of glad I only got 10 of those, which would mean I have 30 of the ones that I actually want. So, but you know what? Maybe for like a thumb key, I could use them. Oh, I should have saw that coming. Again. This time I'll see it. Okay, not really great. Fucking A. See, I should keep. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap. Alright, a little bit more, and we'll call it a stream on this. Definitely not the keyboard's fault I'm losing here. This might help. This guy's probably like right here. I don't know where he could be. Odd. See, I want to be comfortable backing up into this jump. Okay. It's not bad. But where did this guy go is the funny thing. He just might not be programmed right. Hey. Alright, last one. Let's beat this and then we're done. Oh boy, I'm dead. Not the best. And you just eat the flash. Took the gun out too quick. Again. There it is. Alright. Well, hey. Got everything installed. Everything's working good. Keyboard seems to... Let's do a test. Final test here. See if it comes up first try. Plugged it in. Both lights on, same time. I think this was successful. Oh, my freaking camera went out. Probably just overheating. Let there be lights. Come on, stream. Come on, camera. Yay. Alright, I'll do the test one more time. Okay. Unplugged. Now remember, before I get this warranty replacement, I'd have to wiggle and set this in and out about 12 times to get this thing going. And then if I nudge it the wrong way, same time. Look at that. Different layer, money. Different layer, different layer, different layer, different layer. Different layer. Locked. It's good. Thank you, ZSA. That's it for now.